Hey guys, it's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. If you're already subscribed to me, if you're new, hey, I'm so glad to have you here with me today. I have a homeschooling video to share with you all, and I thought it would be fun since our school year is winding down. As I'm filming this, we only have about a month and a half left in our school year, but by the time this posts, we will be really close to being done. Like, that finish line is right there. And there's a couple different curriculum that we have finished this school year, or we will have finished by the time our school year is over. So I thought it'd be really fun to share with you guys what we've completed. I really love watching homeschool curriculum choices videos, but you really sometimes don't hear later on like what you actually stuck with and what you completed. So I thought that would be a really great way for you to hear kind of what we finished, our game plan a little bit going forward, and then also an online writing program that I've shared with you guys before called Zookeeper. That is something we have not finished. It's something that we are ongoing, adding to our curriculum that we're already using for writing and grammar. But you can definitely use it as a standalone. You can combine it with any other grammar program you're using, or it's perfect to use during the summertime. Like I said, our school year is winding down, but I do still like to have the girls do things, or I say the girls, I can't say that anymore. My oldest is gonna be graduating from high school this year. So anyway, I do still like my youngest to have things to do over the summer to keep her busy and have fun, and not doing any of that like slide that happens over the summer with their education. So Zookeeper is a great resource for that. So I will be sharing more about that with you guys here a little bit later on. And I have a really generous discount code for you. So that is what we're doing today. The curriculum we have already finished, or will have finished by the time our school year is over this year, with little mini reviews of each thing. So starting with just the first thing on my lap, this is actually the Mindbenders Level 5. I think I already threw away the book that we finished. We have done levels 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the Critical Thinking Company's Mindbender books. I do usually have the girls do some type of logic, critical thinking, analytical thinking skills workbooks pretty much the entire time, based on their age and their grade level. But we have done all 4 of the first levels of the Mindbender series, and this is level 5. I'm holding this up. We're still working on this one. We did finish level 4 already this school year, and I really encourage even adults, but this is actually really fun. There's some of these that are really challenging, and basically it just gives you different clues, and you have to use like the information they've told you and kind of process of elimination to figure out what somebody's last name is, or what dog belongs to which person, whatever the scenario is. There's all different ones, but I really think this is an amazing thing for any kid. Like I said, there's a level for pretty much all ages. And then even adults, it's fun. If you find yourself maybe on your phone too much, or you want to take something with you to go like on a trip in the car or in the plane, or you find yourself just kind of mindlessly scrolling through your phone and you want to find something else to do with your brain power, look into something like this. I was trying to see if they told how many levels they have. It says 9 levels. So we're on level 5, so we are over halfway through this series. Highly recommend these. So we also completed the Evan Moore Skill Sharpeners Science Grade 5. I don't know if I talked about this or not. We have done the BJU Press Science in the past, and I do love it, but I really wanted to take a little step back and focus a lot more on math and grammar writing skills. So to me, science kind of takes a back seat to those things. So I still wanted her to be doing science, but not something that's taking up a lot of time. And this was perfect for that. We did finish level 5. I don't know if I'm going to do it for, going forward, at least for right now, for her 7th grade year, which she'll start in the fall. I do have something else in mind that we may do that's kind of along the same lines as this, with a little bit more detail and a Christian-based approach. But we did finish this book. I do really enjoy pretty much everything from Evan Moore. It's a beautiful book. Full color pictures, there's experiments at the end of each lesson, so love that. We also finished 2 BJU Press curriculum. We finished the BJU Press English 4. This is actually the teacher's manual. That's just the first thing I had to grab. We have done, I know we did English 3. I don't remember if we did English 2. And that's one reason why this is English 4. You may think, well, why are you not doing English 6 if she's in the 6th grade? We just started where we started, whatever was appropriate at the time when we switched from what we had been using to BJU Press. That was appropriate at the time, and I don't worry too much about the numbers. To me, I don't even know if this is supposed to mean 4th grade. It may mean that, but there is plenty of stuff in here that is difficult enough. She is learning new material. I am learning new material. There are grammar mistakes that I have been making my entire life that I have learned from this book, and I am way beyond 4th grade. So don't worry too much about that, even though she's in 6th grade. She's learning, she's thriving. I love the BJU Press English curriculum so far. I know there's some talk about how it changes later on in the higher levels. I'm not sure which level they're talking about. Maybe 8th grade, I'm not sure. That is something that we may or may not cross when we get to it, but for now it's working. We love it, and so now that is at least we've done level 3 and 4, maybe 2, but I know we've done level 3 and 4. We've already started on level 5, and it's working amazingly well. It's thorough, it's gentle, it's scripted for me. It's got a lot of review for her, a lot of practice for her. So I love the BJU Press English Writing and Grammar program, at least in the lower levels. Also, I love their history program in the lower levels. It is called Heritage Studies. We've done level 3, we did level 4, we just finished this, and we started level 5. So level 4 and 5, from what I've seen kind of from an overview perspective, seem to span about the same time period. They both end around World War II. Which is fine, because I feel like when we went through in level 4, we got a really nice kind of broad overview of the history we were covering, and now we're going to go through it again, so it's really solidified in her mind. Love the BJU Press Heritage Studies curriculum for history. Okay, and then a little bit on the less expensive side, switching from BJU Press, we are working on Cursive. So she is almost done with the Evan Moore Daily Handwriting Practice Contemporary Cursive. They have 2 cursive workbooks. I can't remember what the other one's called, maybe Traditional. I do have a video about that. I'll try to remember to link it individually. If not, it will be linked in my homeschooling playlist, which I will remember to link. Just a basic cut and dried cursive curriculum. I think cursive is an important skill to be able to write and also be able to read. So she's done really well with this book. They're simple little lessons, really short. It gets the job done. I don't know what we'll do after this, because I do feel like she still needs to continue on with her practice. But I will find something. And I chose that one in particular because I liked the way that the letters were formed the best of anything I'd seen. So that is why I chose that one. So I don't know what we're gonna do going forward, but we'll do something to kind of keep up with her practice. But love that. We also finished the Harcourt Family Learning Reading Skills Grade 6. This is the last level in their reading skills workbook, so she will not be doing this particular book going forward. And basically it is just a plain old reading comprehension workbook. What I like about it is they have short passages, mixture of nonfiction and fiction, but it seems like usually it is some type of nonfiction, which I appreciate. Little passages that they're reading where they work on inferences, drawing conclusions, context of sentence, what are facts, the main idea, what's a conclusion, what's an inference, and a little tiny bit of writing thrown in. So we've loved this. We've done all 6 levels of this. I highly recommend it no matter what else you're doing for whatever subjects. I think you cannot go wrong with a good reading comprehension workbook of some kind, because, you know, being able to read is an amazing skill, and it's a huge undertaking. And it's a huge hurdle to have jumped when you are homeschooling, that you've taught someone to read. But being able to read and actually understand what you read is just as important as being able to read. If you can read but you don't really understand what's going on, then it doesn't really do you any good. So it's really important to work on building those comprehension skills as well. And also the last thing that we are almost done with that I don't have to show you is the Teaching Textbooks Math Level 6. You guys know how much we love teaching textbooks. If you have followed me for any length of time at all, it is an amazing math curriculum that is taught all online for me. I don't have to teach the lessons. I don't have to grade the lessons. Everything is done for me, which is amazing because, number one, I hate math. I'm really bad at math. I'm really bad at explaining math, and it saves me time to have one less subject that I need to worry about teaching. So love teaching textbooks. She is almost done with Math 6. So that's unbelievable to me that she has already come that far in her math journey, because it just seemed like the other day she was starting the very beginning of their program. So she will have finished that by the time we wrap up this school year. Okay, so now I want to share with you guys Night Zookeeper. I have talked about them before in the past, and I think they are an amazing resource to add to your homeschool day. It would be a great thing to do over the summer if you want to make sure your kids are not like sliding on their grammar and their writing and their spelling skills. Or you can combine it with any grammar and writing program that you're already using. So like for us, BJU Press, it doesn't really matter. Nothing's going to conflict. Night Zookeeper is a fun online curriculum designed for ages 6 to 12. So my daughter's on the very high end of that. But it basically helps them to improve their grammar, their punctuation skills, their writing skills, their vocabulary and spelling. And it's just a really fun website with tons of games. They actually have over 1,000 games and activities. Even their reading skills are going to be improved through Night Zookeeper's games. So it's a really great option. I like personally how when your child writes something, they get instant feedback on any mistakes they made or things they could have done to make it a better sentence or a better paragraph. There's also little areas where they can design their own characters, and it's just a really fun way that kids can build their grammar and spelling skills and writing skills without them really knowing that they're doing anything educational, which I think is really helpful, especially if it's summertime and you want your kids to do something to kind of keep their skills sharp, but you don't want them to know they're doing school. The Night Zookeeper is perfect for that. It's also really good on busy days. Maybe you don't have time that day to do an English lesson, but you do have time to, you know, give them 20 or 30 minutes in front of the computer to do their games on Night Zookeeper. And you can do Night Zookeeper on a tablet, a laptop, or a PC, so you can take it with you on the go if you have a tablet, or you can do it at home on a desktop or a laptop. So I have a coupon code for you guys in the description box that will get you 50% off. 50% off your subscription to Night Zookeeper. So it's a great value. Make sure you check them out with the link below to save 50%. You can also add extra kids if you have more than one child that you want to use Night Zookeeper. You can definitely do that. So look into that with the link in the description box. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what we have finished so far in her 6th grade homeschool year. This year has gone, I think, the fastest of any year. Maybe I say that every year, but it has gone so fast. I cannot believe that we are almost done. It feels like we just started. But I think maybe it's because we've hit our groove. We've found so many different curriculum that we really enjoy, that's working really well. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we just kind of finish one and roll on with the next level. And that's worked really well for us. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to check out Night Zookeeper. I will have that link for you in the description box. You can follow that link. Learn more about the online program and save 50% off. So if you're interested in that, it'll be linked for you as well. I will also link my homeschooling playlist. All of my homeschooling videos are in that playlist. So curriculum choice videos, homeschool curriculum reviews, all of that stuff, they live in that playlist. So make sure you check that out. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.